And here we are again. I'm on my morning walk, and I just wanted to share with you something that I call the 3-breath theory. It's something I've been doing for a few years now. And all you have to do is, in those moments when life just seems to get on top of you, in those moments when you feel a bit stressed, when you seem to be out of the flow, when someone's upset you, or you've just received some news that has perhaps pushed you from being that calm person you normally are to that fight or flight mode where you feel paranoid or that something is or someone has just tried to attack you. Just take 3 deep breaths, starting from the bottom of the spine. Breathe it in, and just watch that breath go up the spine, up to your crown chakra, and then notice that time you spend at the top of the breath, which is actually the most divine of all the moments in your life. At the top and the bottom of the breath is our incredible opportunity to experience the grail or that holy place. And wow, if you can just sit there just for, even if it's a couple of fractions of a second, it can truly take you back to that place of complete relaxation. So that's the 3-breath theory. And today I wanted to just talk a little bit as well about what you're meant to do in life, because I think we can become a little bit obsessed with finding out, why am I here? What am I meant to be doing? Why can I not work out what it is? And what I wanted to say was, you can become too obsessed with finding this out. You know, if you're trying and forcing this information out of you, or out of yourself, you're putting pressure on yourself to, why am I here? There must be a reason. There's something I'm meant to do, but I haven't found it. Then you're going about it the wrong way. Because actually, the thing you're meant to do in this lifetime is the thing that when you completely let go of everything, that feels right. And it might not just be one thing, and it might even be as simple as that you just have to be yourself. You know, it might not be a specific vocation, because in human terms, we've become very specific. You know, you're a postman, you're a sailor, you're a candlestick maker, you're a baker. You know, and they're very human vocations. When Spirit created this earth, when Spirit created humans, these things didn't exist, these very specific vocations. And so it might in fact be that you could be a candlestick maker, a baker, a sailor, an electrician. It might be that you could do all these things but still do exactly what you're meant to do on this planet. Because the people you will meet, that sphere of people that have become part of your life, you can influence them still and work with them and learn your life lessons without, you know, having to work in a biscuit factory. All I would say is, make sure that there's something in your life that is creative. Something which sets fire to something in your heart. Something that truly excites you, something that inspires you, that gives you that feeling that you had when you were a child on Christmas Day, or something that makes your heart just leap. Something like, for me, it's playing the guitar. I absolutely love playing the guitar. I just get sent into this incredible space, which human vocabulary can't really describe. And sometimes I actually have days where I don't want to pick up the guitar, but some days I pick it up and I could play it all day. And it's not about the result. It's not about the song. It's not about the singing. That's all nice, but it's just that connection with music, and often the outcome is irrelevant. It might be that you like painting. And again, you can become obsessed with that final result. Oh, it's got to look like this. But, when you dance to a song, you don't dance for the end of the song. You don't dance going, I can't wait for the end. When you hear music at a disco or wherever you are, your dancing lessons, it's all about that moment, the present moment, and being in that dance and being in that song. And it's the same with painting. It's all about, just that creative process, not the final outcome. And it's the same with my music. I pick up my guitar, I write songs, they just come to me. But that feeling, that immersion in the beauty and the majesty of being part of that creation of music is what really sets fire to the love inside me. And if you can get a combination of both in terms of your profession and the creation, well, that's incredible. But not all of us do, not all of us can. And sometimes it's nice to separate the two. Once I was offered a job. One of my other loves is sport and football, and I was offered a job at the team I've supported all my life. And it just didn't feel right to take it as a profession as opposed to a passion. I was the fan, and I just wanted to stay as the fan. And I felt that if I suddenly took that job, which on paper seemed like the dream, but then to suddenly have to deal with the politics and see the reality behind the scenes, I didn't want to see that. I just wanted to stay as a fan because I knew that really made me happy. So listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Have something creative in your life. And don't obsess about that thing that you should be doing, because that's taking you out of the present and putting you under pressure and making you live in hope of something happening in the future. And that's not the best way to live. So let go. Don't worry. Don't worry about the fact that you think you're not doing the thing you should be doing, because that's you taking yourself down to serpent, lower chakras. If it comes from the heart, you'll have that distant perspective. You'll be able to let go and just feel yourself coming naturally into that thing you love. And I'm a writer, whether it's music, whether it's books. I just love writing in every respect. And Alan Watts, who is often my go-to man, really, because he sees things from satellite, that's for sure. Sadly, he's not here on this planet anymore, but he said, advice? I don't have advice. Stop aspiring and start doing. If you're a writer, you need to write. And write like a goddamn death row inmate and governor is out of the country and there's no chance for a pardon. Write like you're clinging to the edge of a cliff, white knuckles on your last breath, and you've got just one last thing to say. Write like you're a bird flying over us and you can see everything. And please, for God's sake, tell us something that will save us from ourselves. Take a deep breath and tell us your deepest, darkest secret so we can wipe our brow and know that we're not alone. Write like you have a message from the king. Or don't. Who knows? Maybe you're one of the lucky ones who doesn't have to. Wow. Well, that was from the heart. Without doubt, by Alan Watson. It always is when it comes from him. So I just wanted to say thank you again. Thanks for listening. Love you all so much. And it's been such a special journey. Can't believe we've gone over 70 days on this incredible journey together. So have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. Be yourselves. And don't stress about the future. Live in the now.